Hey, it's Kim. And why is it okay for Hilary Duff to get naked but not Britney Spears? So this is normally something that I wouldn't talk about because kind of as I talked about in my last video, if a grown woman is consensually taking pictures of herself naked and wants to release them, then it's really none of my business and I'm happy for them. You go do you. And I still feel that way about this situation today. I want to make it clear that what I'm saying here is in no way hate for Hilary Duff whatsoever. Anyway, this week there were photos of Hilary Duff that came out for a photo shoot she did with Women's Health as well as an article. And I have been seeing absolutely nothing but praise for this photo shoot, this article, everything that goes with it. Women's Health says the issue discusses Hilary Duff and how she spent years trying to live up to Hollywood standards. Now, as she poses for the May cover of Women's Health Body Reflections issue, she's approaching her life and career on her own terms. Which, I mean, to be fair, that's great. Awesome. Yay. That's amazing. I personally, I feel like beauty standards today are absolutely ridiculous because the reality is even the people that are promoting them don't look like that. We have created this image of what we think people look like based on Instagram filters and Photoshop, and the reality is none of it is reality. We've got to stop pushing this idea of perfection because perfection isn't real. Nobody is perfect. And I'm in no way saying that Hilary Duff shouldn't have done this photo shoot. I think she has every right to do whatever she wants with her body and to take whatever photos she so chooses. But can someone please explain to me why this photo is good and admirable and amazing, and then this photo is a cry for help? And I swear, don't any of you come at me and be like, oh, Britney's a mother, because guess what? Hilary Duff's a mother too. She's got 3 kids. Both of these women are very successful in their industries. They actually started out in a very similar manner. They both grew up in Disney and then went on to do various projects: music, movies, television, fashion. For heaven's sakes, they both even had their own Barbies. It's quite striking when you look at Britney's career and Hilary's career. And Hilary has been very open that she has looked up to Britney for years and really wanted to be like the next Britney Spears. So it doesn't surprise me at all that the two of them have gone down very similar roads and have ventured into very similar projects. I can already see and hear people saying, well, it's different because Britney has mental health struggles. There's been so much in the media about Britney's health and her mental health and her capacity to care for herself and yada, 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 yada. Except I really hate to bring this up, but Hilary has been honest in the fact that she has struggled with eating disorders. I am in no way minimizing EDs. They are horrible, absolutely horrible, and in so many cases, absolutely devastating. Devastating to the people, devastating to their families. They're absolutely terrible. But EDs are a mental disorder. So I guess we're just kind of picking and choosing who's allowed to, you know, um, embrace themselves and practice self acceptance and be proud of their bodies, depending on what we deem is appropriate with mental health. And that really bothers me because part of why Britney has said that she is showing her body so much is because for years she was told that she was too fat or that she wasn't skinny enough, that she was the biggest girl on stage, that, um, all those types of things. And so many of those thought patterns came from her father. And so now that her father's not in control of her life, this is her shedding and showing who she really is and trying to accept her body and feeling good about it. So again, it's like it's fine if it's Hilary Duff doing it for a magazine, but if it's Britney doing it on her own terms, it's a mess. And it bothers me that it seems like public opinion on these women are so different. I mean, the reality is they're 6 years apart in age. They're both moms, they're both singers, they're both actresses, they're both authors. They've done so many of the same things, yet they're treated like night and day. And the other thing I don't understand about it is that Hilary Duff has had in my opinion, much cleaner image, much more kid friendly for the majority of her career. For whatever reason, people tend to look at her as more of a role model for their kids. So I was surprised that there was a backlash for Hilary doing this type of a photo shoot. I figured there'd be people like, think of the children and I've yet to see that at all. At the end of the day, I think people should be allowed to do what they want. I don't understand why people can be accepting of it with one person and not accepting of it with the other, and they can't see the blatant hypocrisy that that is. I really don't think grown women consenting to taking sexy pictures is a big deal. I think we do need to talk more about body positivity, about self acceptance, start striving for health as opposed to perfection. Um, Bodies are not shameful, they're the vessel that carries us through life. And I think we do have a very toxic relationship with bodies a lot of the time. And I do think that needs to change. And if Britney or Hilary can be part of that conversation, I say good for them. Anyway, that's the end of my rant. Thanks for watching. I will let you guys know when there's more Britney news. I'll be back on here. Uh, Thank you for sticking through to the end. So much love. Bye. Hi there. Do you want to come see everybody? They've been seeing you popping in and out on Popcorn and on the lives and stuff. Are you having a good vacation? Can you help me say thank you? Can you help me say thank you to all of our wonderful, wonderful subscribers and people who tipped me through PayPal and helped me buy this new mic? Can we say thank you? Thank you. I hope I sound better.